Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video on the Lowsy channel. But before we get into this video, make sure you like, subscribe and comment and share the video, or you'll get karma for the rest of your life. Bad karma, and nobody wants that. But let's get into the video. Today we're talking about King Kenny versus Ashley Rak-Su, one of the biggest upsets in YouTuber boxing. King Kenny got beat last night, which you can't complain about. Kenny thought he won. I thought a draw, but it wasn't. It was a terrible fight, and that's a fight Kenny should be schooling. You know, Kenny's so long, awkward, but he just remember his jab. That's all he does. He doesn't throw volume. He doesn't really throw that many shots. He just thinks about this and forgets about everything. Everything goes to the back of his head, and he's just on that jab. And he'll throw the jab like I think yesterday he must have threw it and landed like 3 times every round. And he was just being patient, which is I respect, and you have to be patient in boxing when you're a fighter like Kenny. But if you're too patient, nothing's gonna happen. Like he's literally Ashley Rak-Su was boom 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 boom. Then right, he's going away, and he's come. Ashley Rak-Su he's throwing the more shots. He's looking the more active, even if they're not landing. He's looking the more active. Boom 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 boom, and then Kenny's like, and he moves, and then Kenny's like, right. And he's that jab, and then jab, then jab, and then he's fainting, doing nothing. And then Ashley Rak-Su tries to throw, hitting the gloves. And it was one of them fights, and it was a fight where Kenny should have, the muscle Ashley Rak-Su has, and the size of him, he's like that. You've got to make him work in that ring. You know, I just thought it was really silly that Kenny didn't make someone like Ashley Rak-Su work, who was really big like that. But that's what it was, and Kenny should have schooled him a bit more. He should have ramped them up with jab. He should have double jab, triple jab in his face, 1-1-2. That's what he should have been throwing. And that's the thing with Kenny. I haven't really ever been impressed other than the DK Money fight. You know, he's doesn't throw enough for me, which is frustrating because Kenny's got all the ability and he's got a great boxing coach. And he was shocked he had lost last night when realistically you'd probably say Ashley Rak-Su won 3 rounds. But maybe you could argue it was a draw. But he definitely didn't win that fight. And that's why he didn't get the win ultimately. But it was just a weird one. Like, because you look at Kenny and you think, he wants that Sol Pappy fight. You should go nowhere near Sol Pappy if you aim for him volume. But a fighter like Ashley Rak-Su who's going to come forward, who you thought was going to come forward and let these bombs go, sort of like Anthony Taylor. You expect Kenny to just pick him off, but he didn't pick him off. He was just waiting. It's almost like he's waiting for the perfect shot, which is very rarely going to happen in this YouTube boxing when you're fighting someone. Like, I wouldn't say half decent, but like someone all right. Like DK Money wasn't good. That's why he got that shot off straight away. Where Ashley Rak-Su, he's been in Anthony Taylor and he took hard shots. And Kenny didn't throw this right hand last night, which I was very shocked with. Like not even like just a straight 1-2 down the pipe. And that's why it's all Kenny's shots last night. He would have been so successful, just straight shots down the middle, the boom boom, and maybe it's a 1-2-3. Like I think when he knocked out DK Money, he hit him with a right hook and then a backhand, and that's when he dropped him. And I was like, why did that not happen last night? Why was it just this? That's what it was last night. Why not like this and then boom and come into him? But I don't know, it was very weird tactics from Kenny, and I understand he wants to be this long-rangey fighter, but when you want to be a long-rangey fighter, you've got to make it effective, you've got to make the other person walk, you've got to make them move, and if they're coming forward, then you've got to be a really good counter-boxer, or counter-puncher, and you've got to move, and you've got to pop them shots off when they're moving, which he didn't do, and that's what's let him down last night. And if I was Kenny, he probably's going to want that rematch. He's going to want to correct it because people were expecting Kenny to get a win by a knockout last night. Kenny was expecting to win in the first 2, and he got beat by someone who was 0-1, who got beat by Anthony Taylor, fair enough, but he got beat by someone he shouldn't be getting beat by. But I don't know, it's a weird one for Kenny, and it'll be a tough one to take. And I'm sure he'll be back before you know it probably in the next 2, not this card, but the next card. But I know a lot of people are going to be talking smack about Kenny now, saying he's not good enough, he's crap, and can they argue with that when he's just been beat by Rak-Su? I don't think so. I think Kenny's good. I think he's got all the ability in the world. He's a great boxing coach. I really like Kenny. I want Kenny to do well, but he's got to work on a lot. And Like when he's sparring, I don't know if he might be throwing all these shots when he's sparring. Then when he gets into the actual ring, he's actually fighting. He might be hesitant to throw. I don't know, but I don't know, guys. He might be hesitant to throw. I don't know, but it's a weird one from Kenny. But we'll see what his next moves are. But thank you so much for watching, guys. Please like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you in the next one.